Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Let's get the show on the road. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and open up Birth of Reapers. Now, I'm gonna see about making those level prefabs today. Making all the different shapes that the levels can be appeared in. Maybe I'll even be able to touch on a little bit of random level generation. Maybe. We'll see about it. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on some music. Alright. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get my groups in.
I said it all been feeling. I'm sorry I feel no attraction and now that it's feeling. Time so long, so long. Oh, 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 yeah. Time so long, so long. Oh, 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 yeah. Time so long. Oh, 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 yeah. Time so long, so long. Oh, oh, oh. Just for you. Time so long, so long. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah.
Okay, I feel like we're getting somewhere with this style. I probably have to go back to this guy here and do a few things just a tiny bit different. First off, I was trying to use this half-transparent brush, which kind of makes this look anti-aliased, which I don't know how I feel about it. This, however, looks a lot more interesting. Also, somehow the floors have changed color. Let me actually see about shifting this somewhere. Just for experiment's sake. I like that. It's not one single color. I think that kind of works out nice. And let's go ahead and do the outer glow. Just a tiny touch. Pick the same color. Okay, here we go. Maybe even go brighter. Okay, and we can soften it down. I just want a hint of it. It's kind of like an artificial bloom effect. Okay. So that should be okay. We can save the style. We'll call it prefab glow. And I think that now, yep, that's available from there. So if we go back here, you know what? I just realized why the image was bigger. Resize canvas. Why the image was bigger, the sprite was bigger when I was re-importing like a new version of this. It's because of the glow. It's the glow that I put in. And right. So if we want to get a realistic scaling of how big the whatchamacallit, how big the thing is. Actually, let me do a quick check. Okay, so here, if you don't mind, I need my timer for this. Oof, getting advanced. Let's do stopwatch. So we'll do 1. Oh, okay. So we'll do something like this. Okay, so it's about a second and a second 0.6 is the delay on my microphone and webcam. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna offset, offset the audio by that amount, audio and the webcam. So maybe we can line it up just a tiny bit. Okay, the microphone is actually lined up. Bop, bop. Right. Apparently. Okay. So the webcam is probably not. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So render delay. Okay, we'll do render delay by. Okay, there's a trick to it. Okay, we gotta do this manually. Why do we gotta do this manually? OBS. One moment. Oh, the maximum we can do is 500 actually. Okay, that's fine. The same as what I didn't use. There we go. Okay, here we go. So that should now line everything up. More or less. I hope so. If anybody can let me know. Okay. Close. Open. Okay, I'll even mute the music for a second, okay? So. Yeah. Come on. Ah, okay. Okay. So if that lines up with a click, I'll be happy. Anywho. Right, so now that I have a template, I can go ahead and add that to this glow. Beautiful. And I do want to go over this stuff. In fact, it's this. So I'll get rid of it right away. And I do need that. Why are these songs so damn short? Come on. It's like all these musicians are starting with a great idea, but that's as far as it goes. That's as far as they have the creative power. One sec, actually. I'll see about reusing this particular texture in the next next versions of the floors. We really don't need to be hand painting every single one of them. I think that looks a lot better, actually. Let me see about adding... You know what I need, actually? I think I need to make myself a bit of a palette. Okay, I'll go ahead and put it in a group. Yeah, that should be fine. What in God's name? Just need to check something. False alarm. Okay. Mm-hmm. You know what I could probably do here? Save myself some time. I could probably just duplicate this layer. I could offset it, and then I can most likely, let's see, we'll drop it below, and we'll go with a lighter color. Okay, but just want to erase some of the stuff. And I want to add some texture. And any one of these brushes can be turned into a pixel art brush. But I gotta be careful with the brushes, especially in this case. So this brush, yep, this is a pixel art brush now. This looks interesting. This actually does look pretty cool. The only thing is this. We could go with a multiply. I don't want it to be too in your face. Seriously. Now what if instead of trying to make a duplicate, what if I actually go with an actual bevel? Okay, maybe not on the inside. Let's see, let's go with an outer glow. And we're gonna decrease the size. And we could probably go with darker glow, darker color, just to see how it looks. We'll set it to normal. Could you choose some noise? Hey, okay, here we go. We got something. That just kind of introduces a little bit of a texture, doesn't it? Yeah, nice. I think. It's pretty nice. This makes it look like there's some sort of like a subsurface. The question, do we go lighter or do we go darker? I think we'll stay neutral. Like that. Not sure about those shadows. Also, now that thing, that little ledge, I think we can also make use of the inner glow. So it's going to be a normal map. It's going to be the size of 12, fully black, and we're going to make it nice and noisy. Okay, not like that. Maybe. So let's save it. Ledge, texture, noise. Okay. So if I were to disable this and disable the palette and disable the background, save, export. Let's go ahead and export this as a PNG. Okay, so let's take a look at the comparison. So we have our level, which we can't see here now. We gotta take a look at the sprites. Ugh. Okay. Ooh, okay, that looks a little bit better. Just by importing it. Alrighty. Now let's go ahead and set the color of that background now. Wait, what? Wait, why is that getting hurt? I might need to narrow the collision mask for the player. Actually, wait a minute. Why don't I use the functionality of GameMaker Studio? Right? I'll delete this. I'll duplicate this. I almost deleted it. Oof. That would have been disastrous. As a matter of fact, project safe as. Let's go ahead and not do that, eh? Let's go ahead and get some preventative measures. Okay, then go ahead and take the red. Okay, so we're gonna say because that's the starting point, so maybe we'll do something like this. So there's a little bit of an empty gap there. Okay. And yeah. Okay, no mask over there. So if we hide this, now I have that. So I think, yep, I think that should work as a collision mask just fine. I like that. That, I think, is good functionality. I'm screwed. Okay. Let's take a look at I think I know what happened. The mask was attached to this sword. So take a look at the mask over there. Yeah, I might as well put it there. Same as sprite. Okay. Hit. Nice. All this flashing though, I'm not too fond of it. I mean, we could probably tone it down a bit. I do like the background, you know, not to forget why I'm testing this. Okay, that's good. That is good. Das ist gut. Here we go. Okay, so we can learn a few things. Now, if I could also, let's say, take this, move it here. Okay, there. So we'll close this, open that up, and see if I can maybe move this thing. Just like that. And with this floor, we'll go to the layer properties. Don't need to export. We'll just go to styles, prefab. No, not prefab globe. This is actually, I didn't save the profile. New. So this is the wood floor texture. Okay, and I think this is supposed to be set to multiply. Yep. That's only 12%. So it's like that. And I did duplicate the layer. No effect, fully opaque, and it's supposed to be a normal. And this was a lighter version of it with a slight shift in hue, and all I did was erase some of the stuff. There we go. I'm pretty sure that the second layer, that's the top one, is actually darker. Yes. Only difference is the hue. Just a tiny bit lighter. Okay. Looks good. Okay, so I need to make some sort of a template. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. This one has... Yeah, this one has the glow to it, right? Cautious Death, how's it going? I'm making a small game. 4-player hack and slash co-op game. And I'm working on prefabs right now for the randomized level building. Gotta make a whole bunch of different... Man, I told myself I'll change that background color, for crying out loud. Right. You know, a little bit of a project. It's supposed to have a metal soundtrack to it. That's what I can't wait to do. Oh man. Can't wait to get that soundtrack done. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I need okay, I need to remember this. I need to make sure that I have my masks. 01 mask. 002. What about you? How have you found this live stream? Okay. Fine, if you want to do it like that, we'll do it like this. Damn it. Okay. There we go. I win. Search game dev, then clicked live. Okay. Wait, am I the only one who's streaming right now? This early in the day? Oh, man. Mask. 002 mask. Okay, so room 2 mask. Actually, I feel like the room mask should be smaller than the actual room. Beautiful. Okay, so I need to have my palette, color palette. Okay, these light rays I'm gonna get rid of. What is this? That's the marker. Height. So that I actually do need. Speaking of penis-shaped architecture. Okay, here we go. Oh man, I really need to get these, to use these pallets more. This would be the wall. Man, there's so much to do. There's a metric ton of stuff that still has to be done. Okay. Well. Okay. Oh, that's right. No, not right. Oh, man. Wrong color, that's why it's not painting. Gotta watch out. Oh, for God's sakes, come on. Here we go. Again, I think I should be able to pull up the usual. Janko, how's it going? File. We'll go ahead and do the brick wall. Scale. Yeah, no scale. See, I gotta use more of these. You gotta use way more of these guys. Okay. Super useful. Oh wow, that actually lined up real nice. Oh wait, I made it into a tile texture. That's why it lined up very nice. It's supposed to line up very nice. Jesus, man. Get a grip. You made this thing this way. Okay. How much does having a business cost in Canada? Well, my studio is registered as a sole proprietorship, so it's basically me or my name. The total cost for that was $60 to register my business, and that gave me my tax number, which is, you know, my HST number, so that's my business number basically. So that's how I do taxes at the end of the year. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the total cost of it. I'm sure if it was a corporation, which I do need to turn it into a corporation, because there are certain protections that a corporation can give you that a sole proprietorship cannot. The only difference, as far as I know, between the corporation and sole proprietorship, from my perspective, is that instead of doing my taxes at the end of the year, as a sole proprietor, which are my own taxes, I would have to do my own taxes and the taxes of the company. So I basically just have to file 2 tax forms. Have you looked into how much business costs in your place? Or, you know, at your residency? Okay. Okay, I don't need an entire group just for that. Oof. What? Yeah, you should actually do some research, see how much it costs to open a sole proprietorship business, because that's all you need. Steam is requiring you to have a tax number. At least in my case, since I'm in Canada, and Canada's, you know, close to US, so our tax systems are slightly comparable. I'm pretty sure there's also some sort of like an international tax number that, or your business can be used, your business's tax number can be used as internationally, but you have to look into it. You know, I don't live where you live, so I don't know what your regulations are. You need to look into it. Do some research. Okay, so why don't I just go here and just copy this. All right. So let's go up, 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 and away. So this would be here. Beautiful. Come on. Update it. Update. Oh, okay. I don't think it wants to update. Okay, might be able to line it up. Okay, so these two. Um, Okay, so we need to add a new layer. I believe this is set to 20. I need to write down these rules. I need to write down the rules. 20, yeah, 20%. The rules of design so that everything stays nice and consistent. Let's go ahead and add the bevel, or the ledge, I should say. What is the color of the ledge? That is not the ledge. Where is the ledge? There is the ledge. Okay. Interesting how isolating the layer also hides its style. Fascinating. Okay. Layer style. Ledge texture fixture. Okay. Prefab glow. Not bad. Okay, let's see. The brick. The brick is inverted. Yeah, that's supposed to be brighter. That's supposed to be darker. Although, I don't know. Which one looks better? I think this one looks... this one's kind of out of place. This one looks... This one looks proper. Okay, I'll leave this as that. So let me just quickly compare, make sure that the shades are correct. The shades are not correct, but the shades look better here. So maybe I should actually use that. Let's see. Yeah, I think it does look better. Okay. So let's go to level 1. Let's up the mask a bit. Okay, this is 003. How many different variations should I have for these levels? Okay, let's make sure we have a mask. Okay, so this is 003 mask. Let me take a look at the contrast that's used in Crawl. I mean, there's quite a bit of contrast. So bright floor, dark walls, and I think that kind of helps to separate the player when the player uses darker colors. I think. Yeah, almost every level. We've got bright floors, dark walls. And this allows to kind of separate separate the subjects by contrast. So let's see. Let's see what it would look like if I were to incorporate the same tactic. So we'll say Control U. We'll increase the lightness. Huh. That's actually an immediate improvement. I mean, I'd have to play around with the other stuff, but I mean, this actually kind of looks flat. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's try this out. By what amount did I just increase that? Let's see. So this is... Whoops. So this was by 16, or I guess 15. 15%. So we'll go over here. We'll go 15%. Okay. This I'm gonna have to redo or come back to. So this guy will go ahead and do the same thing. 15%. Same deal. We're gonna have to come back to that. And let's see. So this is actually the top layer piece. And that's actually where going lighter might work better instead of darker for the top layer piece. And that goes by 20%. Why am I getting a phone call from Oregon? Jesus. Okay. I'm not picking that up. I'm not expecting a call from Oregon. Not the one that ends that quickly. Okay. So let's go to level 2. This one. Opening a business is a lot more expensive here. Well, how much more expensive? Okay, so this is where if I were to publish in a game, it would cost a lot more than just the Steam or Google fee. What are the fees, right? That's the key question. What are the fees? Okay. That's pretty good. Okay, let's go to 3. One, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so we'll need to say Control E for that, and yeah, that should be okay. Just the top one. We'll gotta make it lighter. It's $100 for Steam for a single game title. Yes. US dollars. Okay, it's a little bit too bright. Need to tone it down a bit, just a touch. Here we go. And this already has the glow, so we are done with this. Hornet, how's it going? Interesting. Hey, look, you got a friend. Okay. So... I'm pretty good. Thanks for asking. I got a lump of work that I have to do today. A lot of these... Well, a fair amount of these prefabs I have to create. Okay, so what's the next one? Let's make a big one. Say about the size of the room. It's gonna be a nice big one. I might take a little bit today. Let's do F. Okay, so I might take a little bit today to write down the script for this game. Most of the script is kind of there. It's not a very big script, but I need to write down the level progression in the form of a script. Okay. So this is where I can go to the previous level. No, borrow this. Okay, and I'll need my height gauge.
This is my first time.
Oof. Okay, so that should be fine. I can go to the first level. I can go ahead and copy these two layers. Here we go. Yep.
I thought you said it was beautiful.
Where do these people get these samples? Good lord. Ugh. Picking an appropriate sample for your track is just as important as the production of the musical arrangement. Okay. This should be good. And do you guys have time to test my game that I made to propose to my girlfriend last year? You can post it in the comments, so we might check it out afterwards, but generally speaking, I am currently recording these live streams, as these are a part of educational content, so, you know, can't really play a game on a live stream. I'd be more than happy to try it out afterwards. Okay. So I need the wall stuff. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, that's right. There's the black the black shadow that surrounds the sides of the level. No, don't worry about it. We'll check it out afterwards. Okay, so I need the good stuff. That stuff. Come on, get up there. Here we go. Beautiful. move that there. Private number. Actually, do you mind giving me a moment? Okay, never mind. As soon as I try to pick that up, they hang up. Okay, so this should be fine. Hey, there we go. And we should be able to drop this in. This would be at 20%. Wait, Janko, if you're planning on putting up the game on Steam, you're gonna have to do it the business way in either case, right? But you say that it's important to run or to open a business in your place of residence. Do you know what it is that is expensive, or do you just kind of guess, or do you suppose that it's expensive? Because I don't know of any country that would make a heavy barrier of entry for creating a business, considering that small businesses is what, you know, what runs the economy in the country. Not primarily, obviously, right? But there's a significant portion of it. So making it difficult to open a business is not in the best. It's not in the best intentions, or not intentions. Something that I forget. What's the word? Yeah, it's expensive as in yearly payments and the tax on revenue. What? Okay, what revenue? If you don't have any revenue, then you don't pay tax. And if you know how to file taxes, as in business taxes, or in your case it would be sole proprietorship taxes, then that's what you do. Because when you reach a certain age, you have to start doing taxes. So you have to do it anyways, right? If you pay an accountant who's going to do taxes for your business, then yeah, that would get expensive, especially if you don't have a source of income, like from your business bringing in, then you're just going to be in the negative. But this is the cost of doing business. This is the cost of running a business. You know, either you pay somebody or you figure out how to do it yourself. Okay. Oof, this is a pretty big level. Or big room, I should say. As a matter of fact, I think I can actually cheat a little bit. And so here, I believe besides the top ledge, everything is now in place. So let's see. Grab the color, go to the ledge layer. layer style, ledge texture noise, save. Okay, and now I need the mask. This would be 004 mask, or 004 mask. Okay, so what I meant by cheating the system is that I think you could just duplicate this and make a couple of more levels just based off of this one guy here. Like, just something like that, maybe. As a matter of fact, let me pick the color. Okay. That was easy. Hell, maybe I'll just... Shit, man. Maybe I'll just, like, grab that biggest one and just edit chunks from it. And not bother with painting them from scratch. Holy cow, man. That could actually be fast. Come on, critter. You can do it. Okay. Mask, that's right. So this would be 005. 005 mask. That's good. Yeah, so I think I can actually just copy this one. It's pretty big. Assets. Maybe I'll be able to do some assets today too. Oh yeah, gotta make sure I go back here and fix up this guy. Also, this layer no pillars. There we go. The reason I want no pillars is because those pillars are actually supposed to be generated by me. That pixel could have been causing trouble. I am using it for collisions. I'm using this mask for collisions, so who knows what kind of havoc that one pixel could have been causing. Okay. Let me actually change this this layer. Instead of being pitch black, make it dark gray. Okay, so let's go ahead and take number 4 again, copy it up here. This would be 006, and we can go, whoopsie daisy, down here. Get rid of this. Nice. Okay, let's also make sure that the... Uh-oh. Come on. What's updating? Gotta wait for it to update. Okay. 12%. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, here we go. Sometimes it takes a while. Okay, I'm gonna save now. There we go. The things you notice after you add, or after you brighten up the background. 3, I think that one's okay. Yeah. So is this one. So, starting from 4. Oh, you see, we're gonna have a problem now. Prefab glow. A little bit of a problem. So, if we can probably resize canvas one more time. maybe 110. Add an extra 10%. Damn it, wrong point of origin. Actually, no, I think that's actually good. Okay. Is Krita easy to start using compared to GIMP? I've never used GIMP, but I have used Photoshop. And people's first choice alternative to Photoshop seemed to be GIMP when I was in high school. At least that was like a go-to solution. But Krita, as far as I know, it came out afterwards. It came out later. And to be honest, I found it from a YouTuber called Psychra. He was testing it out, and I personally found it to be pretty nice. It's a free program, and it has an animation pipeline too, so you can go to a full animation mode, right? You have like a step-by-step frame animation, which appeals to me as a game developer because I can animate stuff in here quite easily. And it's a pretty good animation tool set compared to some other free programs that have animations involved in it. And you can do pixel art animation in here too, quite easily, as a matter of fact. So yeah, I can't say how good it is compared to GIMP, but I can say that it's pretty good compared to Photoshop. Like, it's comparable. Comparable. Comparable? Meh. Jesus. Highly recommend. Okay. That's 4. So this is 5. And now we've got this one. Prefab glow. Thank you. You are welcome, good sir. Always happy to recommend. Oh! It depends on what you want to use it for. Okay, this is gonna blow your mind. This, I did not even know that this had it, but I got really excited when I found out about this tool. Check this out. This blew my mind. Check this out. Oh man. You know, I need to make this. Let's see, I'm gonna fill this, and I need to make some sort of a brick. Oh man. I need to make a brick texture and make it look nice. And I need to make sure that that it's seamless. If only we had a tool that would allow me to somehow make it seamless, so that I could paint and make it seamless, so I could put it on 3D textures. Oh man. This blew my mind. Like, absolutely amazing. The seamless texture stuff. You can work on like seamless textures for your 3D games. That, and the fact, you know, you have like the symmetry painting. That is also an amazing tool. Right. Yeah, I know. Amazing tool. Amazing tool. I love it. Oh man. It's a godsend, man. It's a great tool. Gives Photoshop a run for its money, if you ask me. Okay, so I have... This is 006. This is 006, so I need 006 mask. Use Photoshop for that. Yeah, pretty much. but it's a more complex process. From what I remember, when I had to do this in Photoshop, the same sort of thing, I had to go to like filters, and there was an offset feature. So if you're working on a texture that was like 512 by 512 pixels, you had to offset it by like 256 along x-axis and 256 along y-axis. And what you would get is basically it offsets and shifts it and repeats it from the other side. So now you have like a crest. And what you had to do is you had to blend in that crest so that your texture would look seamless. And then you basically, you know, do the, after you blend it together, you have to do that back. And that's how you basically get a seamless texture. Tried to teach kids in school some GIMP, but they had a lot of problems with the program. So I asked. Yeah, I mean, GIMP looks like it looks like it's very oriented towards professional artists who don't really mind jumping through a few hoops in terms of interface and navigation. Yeah. Okay. That's how I made textures for the game I said before. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, there you go. Critter. Opens up a whole new world of possibilities. That's actually how I made this brick texture. You know, made it seamless. And what's nice is you can actually go in here and you can paint over here, or you can paint over there, or you know, over here. You can go all the way down here for all it's matter. Paint over there. Alright, let me actually just close it. Okay, I think I have this guy. Let's see, how many of these do I have? So 1, 2, 3. That's a big one. 4. Yowza. 1 second. Okay, 3. Ooh. Got a mask. Then we got 2. Oof, need to straighten up my back. 2 is pretty small. Got 2 and I've got 1, which is pretty average. So I think maybe from the 4th one I could also make one very tall one. But that should, I think, be about it. I think the rest is... the rest should be fairly straightforward. Okay, so get rid of 4. We'll go to this one. Okay, so we'll do something like... something like this. All of these things are seen on the single screen. Okay. And... okay. Let me just quickly hack some eyeballs off. All right. Hit. These guys still need an attack animation. So, yeah. I'm also thinking that, let's see. Yeah, I'm also thinking of maybe having or halving their velocity or their speed when they hit the wall, so they don't ricochet like volleyballs. Okay, that, and let's see. That and the... Let's see if I go in the background and pick our orangish color. Okay, so we'll do this. That's a hex value. They should totally implement a hex value color picker for picking color in code, unless they already have, which would be amazing. Let's see. So if we go 2 levels, room blank. Okay, not create event. Or yes, create event. Actually, don't need this. Object master. Yes, that's what it is. So room body dot image blend will be equals to hex color set or color get. Or I guess we can just say that, as long as we put a does this have to be a string? Does this have to be that? Okay, 1 second. Manual time. Let's check what the manual has to say. So hex bitwise operators. Cool. Color functions. Okay. Hexadecimal, the dollar sign before it, so that's what it is. So that should set the backgrounds to be the same color as the room design. Nope. Okay, we'll say color. Actually, wait a minute. Image blend. Can we set that value? Colors the tinting instance. Huh. Okay, so I do have to draw it with the extended function in order for me to be able to use that variable. So instead of draw self, we'll have to do draw sprite extended, sprite index, sprite image index, xy, image x scale. Okay, so that should get the color thing to work in code. Hopefully. Nope. Well, actually, I'm an idiot. That draws the background, not this thing. Damn it. It's this guy. Right, and it's the, instead of see red, we have to do that. Ugh. Okay. I'm prepared. I have the bitters tea. Yes. Except no. What the hell is this? Let's go to master. Let's not do this. And don't tell me we still have to... Okay, so we'll say image blend, and we'll say image blend will be equals to that. Yeah, don't tell me that we still have to move hex values around. That's what we had to do in GameMaker Studio 1.4. The colors were not aligning. So I think the last one you had to move to the beginning. Nope. This is not right. Okay, let's try this. Okay. So why is that value behaving the way that value is behaving? So we'll go ahead and put it in here. Yes, that's orange. So what is wrong with you? Hue saturation value. So 36, 85, 100. Okay. Crap, what was it? It's like, okay, 30, 80, 90. Yeah, that should be fine. 30, 80, 90. So make color HSV 30, 80, 90. And then this we will put in there. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, that's good. The only thing is hue saturation value. So value will probably have to be something like 60. I don't want it to be too prominent. Okay. It's a little bit better. Maybe more like 40. I want it to be faint. I might even scale it up a bit. Very faint, but not pitch black. There we go. Hey. Also, I need to make sure that we can't attack these enemies while they're spawning. Okay, so I think actually what I'm gonna do today is I'm going to address the question of random level generation. All right, I think that would be a good thing to concentrate on today. No, not layer properties. Come on, just properties. Let's do like 777. Beautiful. So this is going to be doors. We'll put it in the group. The group is also going to be called doors. Oh man. Okay. Let's pick a nice dark brown color. Okay. I'm gonna go into this slightly darker territory. Make that top piece like that. And now the door itself have to be probably something like this. Actually, I think it should be more like that. Mm-hmm. Actually, probably the crevices should be darker. Maybe. Mm-hmm. This door could really use a little bit of grain. This is the distance at which we're going to be viewing the door. So maybe stepping back and taking a look at it that way is a good thing. And I do need to separate the door from the frame. So either I make the frame lighter or darker. Maybe. Maybe. Ooh, this actually might work very well on the door. If I take this, go darker, redder. Ooh, okay, but maybe, just maybe, group, and I'll make this only show up on the door. I'll make it show up as a multiply. Interestingly enough, if I do that, I might actually even be able to make this thing brighter. Most likely also more colorful.
I don't want a straw. I want real human moments. I want to see you. I want you. I don't
Okay,
want to
here.
shut up. I don't want to get mad,
Something like this. The only thing is that if I do this, chances are I'm going to have to add a bit of a shadow like that, and it's probably going to be done with a straight brush. And this would be like that. Could very well be done. Okay. There we go. Can't believe I'm actually making a pixel art game. Huh. Okay, I need 4 more of these, or 3 more of these, I should say, for every single entrance. Top, bottom, left, and right. And I think I can copy. Whoops. Come on, cancel. Group this. So that's top. I can do Control J. Ooh. Maybe do something like this. Only perhaps no door. And what I saw is the shadow looked good when it was about 30. Maybe even 40. Yeah. Now for the bottom one, I think we should get rid of the door. Do that, and we can most likely do something like this. Maybe even less. You know, that doesn't actually... I don't know if we should keep the door there. See, the lack of a door. Maybe we can make it transparent. Oh yeah, I think that actually, that would work a lot better. So the door is still there, it's just transparent. So if we go here, let's fill in a few of these blanks. Okay, that's the door. I need the frame. The frame, man. Here we go. Okay. And for the other two, this is the bottom. Okay, so don't need the door at all here. In fact, the only thing that we do need is this, maybe a little bit of this. And just so that it would be more noticeable, I think it should be on the outside. On the outside of the room. So that can be copied to the left side as well. Now, in terms of animations, we don't need an animation for that one. We only need the animation for the opening and closing inside of the room you're in. I think we can get away with just making this animation and this animation. Right. Okay, be right back. Gonna take a short break. Beautiful. Alright. I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna go about exporting these animations, but I'll see. Okay, so we've got this door, not that one. The top door. This door. So if we disable all the niceties, and there aren't many of them, so we'll say here. Okay, I'm just trying to imagine the animation in my head. Okay. So let's do until 10. Because I'm thinking maybe that should be a straight frame, like that. Door opens like a book. How else can we open it? Maybe we can do something like this. Whoops. Oh man. I swear to God. PayPal is run by idiots. Boy. Okay, let's do it until 12. frames. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna save this. I'll move these guys over here. We'll try something else. Okay, so I'm gonna say new frame. Stretch and squish. Although this is stretching and squishing in the wrong. Okay, so now we can do this. Oof. Sounds like kids in the daycare are going nuts. Okay, and this is gonna be just a regular old door. Ooh, that actually looks cool. Very cartoony. Very cartoony. Let's see. Okay, don't want that. Maybe we can do something like this. Okay, and then the top is already concave. So this one has to be convex. There we go. And then that one should just be like that and normal. Okay. Come on. Playback. Let's play it. Let's see, 12. But the playback speed is going to 0.7. You know, looks like the door is just sidestepping. Let's add another one. We'll go to 14 or 15. Okay, this one's gonna be that one. What? That? Why is it back here? That actually looks pretty cool. Very elastic. Okay. See, if that's the case, then this is actually... Yeah, the smashing part's supposed to be the widest. Angular velocity dictates... I have no idea. Okay. Not bad. So I think we need another frame here. Yeah, definitely. Okay, maybe we need squish, stretch, squish, and then instead of another stretch, we'll just make another squish, except slightly less insane. Let me actually edit the onion skin. We only need one front and one back animation. And this one, please and thank you, will be blue. Or bluish. Okay, squish. So maybe instead of this one, it's gonna be okay. So that frame, that, and then maybe instead of this one, we do something like this. Too smooth. You know why? Because I still have the mid frame. This frame. I erased the wrong frame. That's why. That frame is supposed to still be there. This frame is supposed to go. There we go. Okay, so now comes the hard part. Hey, the autofill might actually work here. Okay, that's good. All right, well, this has already been going for 3 hours, so I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna come back to it after a little while. All right, brilliant.